Hey there, Sagittarius. How are you doing today? Cards are upside down. Okay, how are you doing today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly reading. This one is going to be for Monday, September 1st, right through Thursday, September 4th. I'll be back on Wednesday to do bonus readings and get you through your weekend. We're just going to pull cards and see what Spirit wants to talk about today. And that should be it, right? That's it. Okay, for my Sagittariuses, Sagittarius. Okay, got it. Let's see what we get. Okay, we're opening up. We're opening up with the 8 of Swords, okay? That's where you want to start, huh, Sagittarius? No, just kidding. That's okay. Okay, after that, we've got the Chariot. Okay. Oops, one card at a time. Now we got the 10 of Pentacles. This is your backstory or your recent past. Currently, I have you at the 3 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. In the near future, we're looking at the King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and then the 8 of Wands, okay? The bottom of the deck for this particular reading is actually the Page of Cups, okay? So, the undercurrent to this reading being the Page of Cups makes me feel like, usually the Page of Cups speaks of, small offers or small apologies, somewhat immature, somewhat delusional, very artistic type stuff coming through. You could have something new. Maybe you have come in contact with some sort of a new person or something. It's got you feeling all high schooly, maybe. Not very grounded, but, fun. Maybe that's what we got there. Card at the center of your read, so from almost every direction it plays into the equation, is the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands being all about you needing to pick up a path towards the rest of your life, right? Pick a path to your future. This feels to me, for some reason, this Page of Cups feels like it's a diversion, or it's a something that's fun but doesn't have any depth to it. It's just like something to scramble your brain for a minute. I don't know. That's what I've got on it so far. We'll see how they play in as we go, okay? All right, Sagittarius, here we go. We're going to start with the recent past. I've got the 8 of Swords to the Chariot. Challenge position is the 10 of Pentacles. So see, with the 8 of Swords, you're all up in your head about something. I don't know what you're up in your head about, but you're definitely, like, your movement is restricted by your thoughts right now, or it was in the recent past. You were really tied up in your head. I mean, overthinking things, not coming to conclusions, just, on repeat in your head. And then all of a sudden, boom, something clicked and you were off and running, off to the races with this Chariot card. So you couldn't make anything work, and then something snapped and you went. If this was a job that was holding you back, I feel like you left. If this was a relationship, same thing. I think you were out of there. So something held you up for a minute, and then once you figured out how to rationalize what you needed to, you were gone with the Chariot. The challenge position is the 10 of Pentacles. So that's why I said it could have been a job, but it could have been a relationship too. Whatever it was, you took a financial loss in this, okay? You just did. You had to get out of it. It feels like there was just some sort of a financial loss, or you took away part of your stability or something. Exiting the situation, but for your sanity, that's what you had to do, because you couldn't take being bound up like this, okay? That's your backstory or your recent past. We couldn't change it if we wanted to. It's already happened, so we're going to get past that, but that's what you're coming from. That's where you're coming from. Currently, I have you 3 of Cups, 2 of Wands, and then in the challenge position, I have the Queen of Wands. 3 of Cups, so it could be, is there a reason to celebrate? I think you are celebrating the fact that you broke free from whatever this was in the recent past that had you tied up. I don't think you realized how bogged down or restricted you were until you came out the other side of it. And now suddenly you feel free, I'm not saying it didn't hurt, but I'm saying that you do feel free. That's why I feel like this is just like an excursion, or it's just something to get your mind off it for a minute. Anyways, 3 of Cups. So I guess there is a sense of celebration in the fact that you came to your senses or broke free from whatever this was. Next one over is the 2 of Wands. This is you now having to pick a path to go to your future, right? Because maybe the path you were on was the one from back here that's fallen apart, right? Queen of Wands is in the challenge position. You are very popular right now. You are definitely somebody who other people want a piece of right this minute. You are in high demand, we'll say. Allowing that to not go to your head and stay grounded is going to be a challenge for you here currently. I think it is. Not getting too far into your ego, keeping yourself grounded right this minute could be difficult. You can pretty much have anything that you want right this very minute, it looks like. So you have to be very mindful of your karma, right? You don't want to build bad karma so that things don't work out for you. It's kind of an odd time for you to have this Queen of Wands because it feels like you're coming from a place where you've been held back and restricted for an amount of time, and now all of a sudden you're out there and it feels like you can have anything you want, maybe. That can pose its own problems. It doesn't take a scientist to see that. So, I mean, I think it's just you needing to be grounded and mindful in the current, okay? All right, here we go. Now we're going towards the near future. I have King of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and in the challenge position, we have the Eight of Wands. King of Wands is you anyways. That's who I see as the King of Wands, is actually Sagittarius. So, I mean, you're recovered by the time we get to the near future. You're ready to go. You're ready for adventure. You're charismatic without even trying, you know. You can be the center of the room without any effort at all. You're just very good at that. You're a natural born leader. So this is you completely stepping into your power here in the near future. You're trying to build a new foundation for yourself because obviously the other one has left with whatever went on there. The challenge is some sort of a problem you're having with communication in the near future. That's what I got there. I don't think you're looking to be tied down. That's just another reason why I feel this is just a fly-by-night thing to get your mind off of stuff. The energy is actually good going forward. You've been through something for sure here in the recent past, but going forward, it looks pretty good here. You are having trouble with some kind of communication. It feels like you communicate, blah, blah, blah. You talk just fine, but you can't get your point across to somebody, and that's very frustrating to you, it looks like. Behind the Page of Cups, I have the Two of Swords and then the Page of Swords. How many pages do I have out here? I don't have a bunch out here. I've done a bunch of readings, so I got 2 pages right here and then the Two of Swords. Okay, so somebody's still keeping an eye on you for some reason. I feel like somebody is keeping an eye on you, trying to figure out, keeping tabs on you. With the Page of Cups, maybe they do want to come forward with some kind of a small apology, but it's going to be up to you if you decide that you want to take that or not. I don't know how sincere the apology is. I feel like it has more to do with saving face than it does with sincere emotion. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. I still feel like there's some kind of for lack of a better way to put it, almost like a one-night stand. There's something here to just get your mind off everything for a second, is how I feel about it. Does not mean you have to run out and sleep with somebody, but I'm just saying there's somebody who's going to pay attention to you to get your mind off of whatever you've been through, is how I see it. Okay, what else do we got here? I've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Seven of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, I mean, you are absolutely somebody who makes people feel at home. You know, you're very nurturing. You can be very loving. People can be a version of themselves around you they can't be elsewhere, right? You make people happy with the Sun card. Right now, though, you are very, very defensive. Whatever just transpired here was very painful to you, yes, but it was also a huge, like a huge blow to your ego, to your ability to judge people or your ability to see through people. You misjudged the situation, and that like shook you to your core, like, you know, got you off your square. Okay, let me do days real quick. I'm gonna be in trouble. Queen of Swords and the Empress for Monday. This is all you just insisting on honesty. Tuesday, I have the Five of Swords and the Six of Wands. This is you having a conflict with somebody, and it's going to be very public. Everybody's going to know about it. Wednesday, I have the Hermit and the Two of Cups. This is you pulling your energy out of a divine union so that you can reassess it and decide whether or not you want to reinvest. And Thursday, I have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. This is you realizing that something you were totally invested in left you feeling very disappointed or dissatisfied. That's that. Okay, you guys, I almost ran out of time. I'm sorry. On the bottom, we have the Fool. You've taken a leap of faith in a new direction. It's going to be fine, Sagittarius. One step in front of the other. You're going to be great, okay? Just keep swimming. That's what I say. Okay, take care. Thank you.